Today in this video, we are gonna do an IEW unboxing. Now, it's not just me opening a box and saying, oh, look what I got, how cool am I? No, what I'm gonna do for you guys is I'm gonna open the box, I'm gonna show you what I get, do a little bit of a flip through, how we're gonna use it. So my name's Ailani, I'm a former public and private school teacher, I am a homeschool evaluator for the state of Florida, and I have 4 amazing kids that I homeschool. I have been using IEW for 7 years, and I am a little bit obsessed. I love them. I feel like it's a full language program, and so when I open up this box for you, it will have curriculum for all 3 of my children, and I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna talk about why it's a full curriculum. I'm gonna talk about all the little things that you may question. So leave me some comments down below if you have some more questions. So let's get started with this amazing heavy box that's sitting right here next to my feet. It's really heavy. I need to go work out some more. But no, it is really heavy because I have 3 kids in here. Not literally 3 kids, but curriculum for 3 kids. So to start with, we have Fix-It Grammar, Town Mouse, and Country Mouse. So this is level 2. This is the student book. I also have 2 of them because I have 2 kids that will be doing it together. And I have the teacher manual. So IEW just got a new Fix-It Grammar. I am not 100% familiar with it yet, but I have used their Fix-It Grammar in the past. I have loved it. All I have heard about this Fix-It Grammar is that it's an upgrade. So let's kind of look at it really quick. So what I'm noticing right away is that they have a spot for them to rewrite it, when before we had a journal for them to rewrite it in. And I'm noticing the font, it just looks better, it looks cleaner. They've got everything right here so they don't have to do a lot of flipping back and forth. Read it, mark it, fix it. Okay, that's gotta be something special. And the teacher manual looks like it's got the same kind of thing, except now it has the answers to it, where you see they're underlining, labeling the adjectives, the nouns, verbs, etc. ly adverb, ly, so marking it and memorizing how, when, where, why, to what extent. So it just looks like an upgrade. Now, Fix-It Grammar does not do diagramming. However, it is a complete language learning program. Now we have, because of the diagramming, I wanted to incorporate a little bit of that. We did get another diagramming program that my son just kind of did. We did digging into diagramming. You don't need to do that. If you want to do diagramming, you can, but Fix-It Grammar does not have that. And honestly, you don't really need to have the diagramming unless you want it. But I love the font so far. I'm probably going to give you a walkthrough as we get familiar with this curriculum on how we use it and how we love it. My son, I didn't say this before, but my son, I have a son going into 7th grade and a son going into 5th grade. And so this is what they're going to be working out of. All right, next. Oh, these are some portable walls which they sent me. So one thing about IEW is they want the child or the student to have visual aid. They want them to be able to see, to glance, to notice. They don't want the child to be digging through papers or having to shift through their mind to find the answers. So this is something that they can actually put up on the wall. Or it's just a folder that they can have available if they need to find those dress-ups quickly. And these looks like they're the most commonly used dress-ups. ly imposters, preposition, substitutes for said. So there's a ton of them because said is one of the banned words that you don't want to use when you're doing IEW. So you're gonna have to look for some substitutes, and here's a whole section of those. Strong verbs. And so I don't know if I pointed this out, all the different dress-ups that you learn as you journey through IEW. Oh, this is their note-making outline, writing notes, which this is from their units. So this is actually from Unit 1. And this is from Unit 2. This is from Unit 3, Unit 4, Unit 5. We actually post them up on the wall or keep them in a folder so they can reference to them as they're writing. But here it is all in the folder. And we got 6, 7 from the units, 8, 9. And so if you notice, they're labeled Unit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you're thinking, well, how could that work for a 5th grader and an 8th grader when they're in different grade levels? The units don't change. So for 6th grade, you're gonna have summarizing multiple references for Unit 6. So does an 8th grader have that for Unit 6, summarizing multiple references. So it makes it very easy, actually. And it looks like I got 2 of them. That's perfect for my 2 older boys. So tools for young writers. And this looks like the same kind of idea, but for younger kids. It looks like there's a little bit of cut and paste happening. I'm not sure yet, but that's just at first glance, that's what it looks like. Look at that. And there's stickers. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna love these. Ending marks, 4-point check. Oh my goodness. And then now she, instead of us putting like a bunch of posters on the wall, she can actually have this ready to go. And now all of them have a little folder they can use. For my third grader, we got her Bible Heroes. This seems to be the one where a lot of people start on their IEW journey. This will actually be my third time that I will be doing Bible Heroes with my kids. I don't like to repeat curriculum, usually, because I get bored. But this one is not boring. And I love this. How simple it is, not scary at all. They do have a teacher's guide, which she included in there. So here's lesson 7, and this is from unit 2, writing from keyword outlines. Very simple, gives you a Bible verse. Goal right there, to learn the who, which clause. The who, which clause is one of their dress-ups. You hear the idea of dress-ups over and over and over again when you're talking about IEW. It just makes the writing pretty, so to speak, and more interesting, and draws the reader in a little bit more so the reader doesn't get bored or confused or usually just bored. So we're going to do the who, which clause, review what are the band adjectives. So there's a little bit of a review there. So you have to fill in the blank with them. So of course, good and bad. I can give you the first one and then they have to guess them. So here's the actual assignment. So there's a game that they first play, which is the Avoid Band Adjectives game, which they've already played once. In the back of the book, there are a bunch of cards, and these are the game pieces. As you cut them up, you want to store them in Ziploc baggies because you will pull them out and play them multiple times. So that's one, the adjective game, which is connected to this right here because these are your band adjectives. And then the assignment on page 51, write a keyword outline of the story on page 50. Tell back the meaning of each line of notes. Go to page 52 to learn the who, which clause. Do the activity on 53. And then you write your paragraph, underline quality adjectives, follow the checklist. It's the same routine, but with different teachable moments or the topics, so to speak. So let's look at it really quick. The story of meek Moses. So she's going to read through it. She's going to do the keyword outline. If you don't know how to do a keyword outline, you have the teacher manual. And the teacher manual will actually walk you through this guy. Same thing, but here's the assignment, and they're actually going to give you the sample outline. Obviously, you don't have to do exactly that. If you want to do it a little bit different, it's okay. But this is just a sample outline. Here is the checklist, very simple. Underline your adjectives and no banned words. And then the extra challenge, vocabulary words, and who, which clause. It's gonna have the same kind of idea when you get to middle school. It's gonna just have more of a checklist. Not just this, it's gonna have a whole page. There's a building to IEW that happens. Yes, you could jump into IEW when you're in 6th grade, just start with, 1B. You're still gonna build off of that. They have vocabulary cards in the back, right there. And then they write their paragraph. If you want them to type it out, great. If you want them to write it in print, write it in cursive, great. But then they will go through at the end and underline their dress-ups, their adjectives, according to this lesson. And of course, as they get older, it's gonna get longer with more things underlined and labeled. So that gives you a quick little flip through of this one. Love this one. So my oldest son loves writing. So we're in a situation in our household where my up and coming 7th grader, he loves writing. He loves it. He wants to write books when he grows up. But then I have my up and coming 5th grader who does not like writing. They're probably going to be an engineer. Let's just be honest. Probably something like math oriented. So I have a reluctant writer and a writer that loves writing. For my oldest son, we got this one, How to Write a Story. And it's an instruction guide for understanding and teaching basic story writing. Now we're going to do this one together. For obstacles, build tension in the middle of a story. Building a short story to a strong ending. This may last more than a year. This will probably just be like an extra fun thing. It does, when I'm glancing at it, kind of looks more like high school. Not sure yet. Don't quote me on that yet. But I'm excited about this one. So here is the meat of the curriculum. So we have, for my 5th grader, I have 1A, This is the structure and style. So the Bible Heroes was thematic units, which you could go that route. You can mix and match. Once you get really good at understanding how IEW kind of works, mixing and matching is going to be pretty easy if you want to. And it's easy. It's so flexible. Like, you guys, a lot of people get really overwhelmed with IEW when they first see it because it's so different. And the fact that it is based off of the idea of copying good literature, learning good literature, looking at the classics, it's classical education. I know Classical Conversation uses it. It's based off of Suzuki method. There's so many things that could intimidate a parent. But once you get used to their style and how it works, you will see how simple it is and how flexible it is to switch between themes and style and structure. I love style and structure because DVDs are amazing. And Andrew's amazing to listen to teach. My son loves him. He has inspired him, the oldest one. In fact, we went to one of the conventions, he totally fanboyed. So this is year 1A, and then they gave me year 1 level B. So I also see down here, Fix-It Grammar Hearts. These are awesome. They go along with the Fix-It Grammar textbooks. So let me kind of open up this one right here. This is year 1 level A, and this is going to be for the elementary school kids. The other one is going to be for middle. So this is the folder part right here, and these are the student pages that go inside of the folder. When you start the program, in the teacher's manual, they're going to tell you exactly how to put it into your binder. And as they go through the journey of taking IEW, they're going to stick the pages where they need to be under each tab. And they're also going to be turning in a paper to you for you to check. A lot of parents I know found it very useful to watch the DVDs with their kids to understand how to grade the papers. Once you get the hang of it, once again, there's a learning curve. Once you get past that learning curve, then it's easy from there on. But basically there's a checklist. You follow the checklist. You make sure they underline their dress-ups. You know what dress-ups are. You know what you're looking for. Banned words, just follow the checklist. Oh, I'll show you the checklist, by the way. So here's a sample copy of the checklist for the elementary school kids. The upper, I should say more upper elementary, as opposed to the Bible Heroes, which I showed you was very small boxes at the bottom of the page. You see it's much more in depth, and it's going to get longer and longer as they get older and older because it's going to start adding to it. It's building on a foundation, which is what makes IEW so effective and so great. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm super duper excited about all of this stuff. I will stick a link. I'm an affiliate with IEW, so the link is in the description box below. That will take you to their website and you can check them out, purchase what you need to purchase, or just check it out, get some of their free downloads. Thank you guys so much, and I will stick some other links of other videos for IEW down in the description box below, and I will see you in our next video. Bye.